You talked about taking over the buildings or the land of a black school that was shut down.
Yes, sir.
HBCU
St.
campus.
Paul's College.
And you were raising money for it. First of all,
Yes,
how
sir.
much money has been raised, and what's the status of that project?
Well, St. Paul's has been sold. Approximately 3 to 5 months ago, I was told by the auction company in charge of the sale that it was been sold to a developer.
So how much money was raised? What the people gave? All kinds of people gave. How much was raised, and what's the status of that?
$700,000, and the status is we're still looking for a school, and the status is my start date for FDMG will be 8/21/18, or if at all, it may be delayed to 8/21/19, which is the anniversary of the Nat Turner War.
When you say looking for a school, why not start a charter school? I mean, you can start a school.
Because charter schools are owned by the state, and I'm a Pan-Africanist. I believe what is to be done for black people must be done by black people. Why do I want a charter school?
So you want a private school?
Exactly, independent school.
Lauren.
Man, if you were to see this video today in 4K, you would probably think this happened yesterday. Honestly, or 2 days ago, 2 weeks ago, something along those lines. This video was posted and done a decade ago, 10 whole years in the past. And you can tell by the quality, you know, good 1080p, maybe even 720. That's the only way you can tell that this is an old video. That's the only way you can tell, and I'll tell you why, okay? Dr. Umar goes up saying the exact same bullshit that he's been preaching for 10 years. And there's a few things in this video that you have to kind of pay attention to, right? He asked them how much money they raised first. Dr. Umar goes around how much money they make, and he goes straight to the situations and the problems they're having with the school. Then I believe this man's name is Roland. He turns around and asks him, but how much money did you raise? Reluctantly, Dr. Umar says $700,000. Listen, 10 years ago, you raised $700,000, and I don't even believe that's all the money you raised. You probably raised more. This is what's going on, folks. It's just like Scientology, and it's just like all these other cults that go around in the world, and they survive off of people's ignorance, right? Scientology was very popular back in the 90s, or even before then. Don't quote me. It was popular at one point before social media. But as social media came along, and younger generations entered the workforce, and they had more access to technology, Scientology is basically a dying religion. Like, it's dead. Anybody who's in that religion is gonna die out, and no one's gonna replace it, right? It's the same thing with Dr. Umar, bro. He's been getting away by just manipulating people's ignorance. Because remember, you don't have TikTok, and you don't have really a presence of YouTube back then, and any of that. You can just pop up in one city, bullshit, get a little bit of money, disappear. You could pop up in another city or on somebody's television show, sprinkle a little bullshit in the atmosphere, and disappear. It's not like today where a phone is in front of you every single second of the day and everything is being uploaded. Now, with that being the reality of 2025, Dr. Umar is fucked. He can't keep this going for more than 5 more years. Because I say 5 years because there's going to be a lot of people who are holding on. But anyways, I just want to show you that clip from 10 years ago because it is exactly the same thing he's saying today. And it seems like his lies and his scams are catching up to him because it kind of seems like God might have struck him down the other day. And I'm talking like yesterday. God might have struck his ass down for being a little too blasphemous. You know what I mean? But anyways, let's go ahead and get into this video. We have a few things to talk about.
Richard Jefferson, I sentence you to 500 lashes for conduct unbecoming a black man. Stephen A. Smith, I sentence you to 4,000 lashes for conduct unbecoming a black man. Chris Broussard, Rob Parker, I sentence you both to 2,500 lashes for conduct unbecoming a black man. Michael Wilbon, you fat, bald-head, no-neck midget, I sentence you to 3,000 lashes for conduct unbecoming a black man. Snow Bunny Shannon Sharp, you're the biggest and strongest of everybody on the list, so I'm going to have to sentence you for 10,000 lashes for conduct unbecoming a black man and saying that no black woman can make you happy. 10,000 lashes for Snow Bunny Shannon Sharp.
Okay, again, right? This is why I thought this fool was a comedian. This man is dead ass serious. This man is dead ass serious. Listen, he's out here on TikTok panhandling motherfuckers. They're sending him hot dogs and Targets and shit. Aren't you supposed to be a school warden? A school warden. Aren't you supposed to be like a school principal? What's the other word? Aren't you supposed to be a school dean or something? You're out here begging for money on TikTok, but I guess that's 700,000. You know, we need a lot more than that, right? Well, obviously they do. But 10 years ago, you made 700,000. You're still up here on TikTok in the new age begging. Okay? But again, Cooking with Frank had always said this. It seems like he's on some substances. Like, I don't see how you can maintain that level of moronic behavior without being on some sort of substances, you know? Again, folks, crack is whack. You know what I'm saying? I'm just putting that out there because now I want to lead into his, potential health risk that happened the other day. I always felt like this dude was high strung. Whenever people are like this, they're typically on some shit, right? This is what happened recently.
Hey, this is Marianne Lorient. I'm bringing you guys breaking news. I don't want anyone to take this or twist it. I'm not reporting he's dead. Umar Johnson was at a little function, a conscious function. He just passed out. As of now, as I'm talking to you, he passed out. He's not dead. He passed out. Fam, he's running around here all over. He's fatigued. He's probably fatigued. You understand? He's partying with these kids. He's in his 50. And then don't you guys text me. Don't y'all, and why you do? No. What did Lady Luck say? We journalists. I'm bringing you breaking news. He passed out. Marianne Lorient is, I don't care who in the community don't like it.
Now, again, so this is the video that's been circulating around. In the background, you do hear, there sounds like there's a speaker. Somebody speaking behind her. There's a black man with a pipe. It seems like like an area where a talk might be happening. Okay. Now we can't confirm whether or not she's lying, but there's one thing that I'm gonna show you in a little bit that makes me believe that this is true.
I was just informed, and wait till I get the picture. I'm posting it. He passed out. Mr. Honor is on now. I'm gonna text in the chat. Umar Johnson has passed out. The conscious people trying to revive him. No one has called paramedic. I don't know why they have not called paramedic. People are crying because that's a big man just laying flat out. He has passed out, family. Breaking news on Marianne Lorient's channel.
Now, she plugged the shit out of her channel. And I was like, you know what, let her plug it, because if this is legit, shout out Marianne Lorient, right? But this is one thing that I'll say. Marianne Lorient is she's not the biggest YouTuber. Maybe she's a big TikToker. She's not the biggest YouTuber on the planet. I'm not really on the TikTok side of things, so she might have a lot of pull over there. But the fact that Dr. Umar responded to what she had to say a little while later makes me believe that this is possibly true. Because why are you out here responding to someone that you should be above all that, right, Mr. Umar? We can't call him Dr. Umar no more. Shit. I think he does have a degree in some fuck shit, but clearly he's lost the privilege to be called doctor. Holy shit. No, thank you. So a commentator on the internet had posted this. It says, this is what Dr. Umar Johnson posted on his Instagram profile regarding alleged passing out, collapse/medical emergency. Now he posts, it says, good Garvey Day, family. Please disregard YouTubian struggle streamer propaganda suggesting that the prince of Pan-Africanism suffered a medical emergency of some sort. I just finished having dinner in the Montgomery country, Pennsylvania, with a beautiful African queen. I can assure you that the most requested black scholar in the world is all good and couldn't be better. I want to thank the Ifa Tunde faithful for checking up on King Kong. It really does mean a lot to me. BQ4SB, I don't know what the fuck that means. Listen, again. The fact that he's responding to something that should be like, bitch, I don't got time for that. I'm over here eating $1,000 steaks and shit. Bitch, I ain't, fuck out of here with that as I continue eating my food. That's how I'd be rocking around if this shit wasn't true. But the fact that he pops up and he responds, man, his image means a lot to him. And I mean, it makes sense. That's how he makes his money. Speaking of making money, right? This was a little while ago. This was like last week or some shit. Most of these videos I thought would be old. These are fresh, bro. This guy is out here having a manic episode every week, I promise you. This is him begging people. He needs to have this strong King Kong appearance so people keep on giving, right? Look at this this is the only thing I want to show you guys, man. Look at the little begging box that he made. Like, you know, tithes and offerings? He made his own tithes and offerings box. Let me show you this shit.
Brothers, we are not at the swap meet, my brother. We had to take all the furniture out of the Most Honorable Marcus Messiah Garvey Elementary School and bring it into the gym as we renovate the Most Honorable Marcus Messiah Garvey, the Right Excellent Most Honorable Marcus Messiah Garvey Elementary School. We getting ready, brothers and sisters. That's all we doing. We getting ready, brothers and sisters. Oh, yes. We getting ready, brothers and sisters. That's all we doing. We out here working hard, FDMG. Make sure you hit your PayPal, paypal.me/FDMG Academy. Make sure you hit your PayPal, paypal.me/FDMG Academy. Make sure you hit your PayPal, paypal.me/FDMG Academy. Check a money order, P.O. Box 9634. Check a money order, P.O. Box 9634. Check a money order, P.O. Box 9634, Wilmington, Delaware, 19809.
This shit has to be this has to be a type of mind control that he hijacked from the CIA or some shit. This has to be some type of mind control that works for weak-minded people, because I don't get it. I feel like it feels like someone's attempting to hypnotize me. It's like they're showing me the swirly shit and they're like, believe me, spend me money. Like, what the fuck? He had to have figured out some mind control that we just don't know about.
Oh, yes. When you come to the grand opening, drop a donation in the box, brothers and sisters. When you come to the grand opening, you must drop a donation in the box, brothers and sisters. When you come to the grand opening, you must drop a donation in the box. I'm just letting y'all know we working, family. We cleaning up, we working, finishing up what we started. Institution builder Ifa Tunde, paypal.me/FDMG Academy, paypal.me/FDMG Academy.
And I'm just gonna stop it right there. And remember, this motherfucker said, 18 or 19. Bro, we're in 25. So, you know, maybe 6 or 7 years off. Nothing too crazy. Just, 6 or 7 years? Ain't nothing that. You weren't finna be doing nothing in them 6 or 7 years anyways. I mean, be calm. Calm down and hold on. This man has changed his entire decade of age from his 40s to his 50s. Lying about this school. That's crazy, gang. That's crazy, man. One thing I'll say, man, this begging shit, I almost said it doesn't last, but I guess it does last. A decade is a long time. But it's always going to come to an end. And I'm smelling the ending coming. In 2025, 2026, there's going to be a lot of interesting things happening with Dr. Umar. Trust me. They already tried to take his school away a couple of times because of outstanding fees that we're going to talk about. Shit, we're going to see a lot of interesting things happen in the coming time. But until then, folks, I love you guys, man. Stay inside, stay safe. You guys are top fucking tier. I'll see you real soon. Peace.